Previously on
Blossom and
No,
what? His first person, the first movie.
All right.
He went against Red Skull. He's the only superhero to go up against Superman Returns, which is like realistically a pretty bad movie.
What? That movie is trash, bro. Yo, Dexter's Lab was my shit.
It's the Dexter's Lab of DC. It's the freaking, I don't know, what's the show that spun off into mad stuff too?
I was about to say, nah.
They all came from Dexter's Laboratory also gave us half our childhood.
Now, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a sneak peek into next week's episode when we talk about childhood television. Animation, fuck an old tune in the new animation. I just want an old animation and an old tune. It only feels good. They can't see it, but I can see it. Like, it be like that, bro. What do you mean, shut up? What? Yeah, you just... I am petty. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's another episode of Blossom and Bandit. It's your boy Chris the Bandit here with...
Corey will Blossom. What's up, y'all?
I don't know why he always calls himself Corey when he chose Cherry Blossom specifically to describe him. I remember this. I remember this.
Now?
We were trying to figure out
recall.
who the power, like as Rowdy Rough Boys, who we would be, and you said you would be Blossom, and I'm like, oh, bet, say less.
His Blossom's name is Cherry Blossom.
No, I mean you just said it sounded better to you. You liked the name, so I decided to
Cherry. When have I said? Why are you lying to the people right now? Why are you lying to the people?
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special guest here. It's the first time we got somebody ever on the show. It's our boy Tupac, and
man, introduce yourself.
It ain't Shakur. It ain't Shakur. Introduce yourself, Brody.
My name is Matt, but a lot of people call me Tupac. There's a story behind my name. I was born with the last name Tupac, but it sounds like Tupac, so everybody just calls me Tupac. I'm the Asian Tupac.
The Asian Tupac.
Gang.
I'm not gonna ask him to spit bars. if that's what y'all thought was gonna happen. Today's episode, if a whole bunch of you probably don't know, based off of the theme, so we're gonna be talking about our favorite childhood cartoons.
So what you're saying is, because I feel like you're disrespecting our youth.
I'm not disrespecting.
They don't know what this theme song is. That's what you're saying.
How many heads you think is gonna know the
it's
DuckTales
the same
theme song?
thing.
No, but the thing is, like, I don't really know the. Are you really about to really rock?
Like, and they say it, DuckTales, like, you feel me?
Yeah, but like,
I feel like if you was a kid and you watched Disney Channel over Nickelodeon, you know what DuckTales is.
That's wild. I'm completely opposite. Like, Nickelodeon is like there. Like,
yo,
you already know the theme song for Timmy Turner, like Fairly Odd Parents. You already know the.
Timmy is an average kid who no one understands. Mom and Dad Vicky.
Okay, but like, I'm not gonna. All right, everyone watch. You watch. Okay, I wasn't monogamous as a child. Like, I watched all these channels, but I was definitely a Disney kid first and foremost.
I don't know. I like when it comes to Disney cartoons. I feel like I can't loop in Chip and Dale.
Why not?
With Kim Possible.
Okay, but that's because they're not the same Disney though.
They're not the same
when
Disney.
We were kids, like now, there's only 2 Disney channels. Disney Channel. There's only 2. There's Disney XD and then there's Disney Channel. Mm-hmm. But like when we were kids, we had fucking Toon Disney.
We had
Disney Channel, Kids Disney. We had like 5. Jetix. Like we had hella Disney channels.
That is true.
So like Chip and Dale and DuckTales were on Toon Disney. Kim Possible was on Disney Channel.
You're right. And then we had Super Monkey Robot Team
Hyperforce Go. That was on Cartoon Network.
That was Jetix.
But wasn't it on Cartoon Network first? It definitely was on Cartoon Network first.
Nah, it was a Jetix. It was a Jetix original,
the power of Google, guys.
Yeah, I'm about to look. I got Hyperforce Super Monkey Team.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. If you're gonna say the name,
boy,
you have to say like a Tribe Called Quest. Like you gotta say the whole thing.
You can't say ATCQ. Nah, this is that Jetix.
Look, Cartoon. Oh, later go to Cartoon Network.
Yeah, but now that we here, we talking about Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
What a terrible but great show. Like it was just.
It was
definitely ahead of its time because when it came on, nobody was really banging with it. But like
that's true.
It was definitely great.
They had mad shows like that though. That whole Jetix, I feel like Jetix was an experiment. Super experiment.
Jetix has some fire shows.
No, it definitely did, bro. Toon Disney was fire though.
Toon Disney is, to me, one of my favorite channels of all time. So.
Wait, you just pass all the shows?
No, I didn't pass any of the shows.
So
what was cool about Jetix had mad anime on it.
Yes,
Way
the Franco-Japanese anime, that shit's fire. Oban Star Racers, bro. If y'all don't remember Oban Star Racers, oh my goodness.
Bro, nothing better than Yin Yang Yo.
Yin Yang Yo.
Yin Yang Yo. But Corey Massey before, he got kicked off TV.
Yo, Puka was fire. They had
Puka was kind of fire.
They had all of the Power Rangers on this jungle. All the...
Ed. These shows are all fire, honestly. Look at all the Power Rangers. God damn.
And they had the good ones, though. They had the good ones.
Yeah,
except for Operation Overdrive.
Except for this trash.
What's crazy is Operation Overdrive was trash, but not Jungle Fury.
We gotta have our own podcast about Power Rangers. Honestly.
Yeah, that's for a later topic. We love this. We love Power Rangers. Can't even do that to y'all.
India had its own shows. That's kind of fire.
Wait, pause. Go back up. That Spider-Man Unlimited, that TV show, bro. I know exactly which one that is.
That's the weird looking one, like 30,000, like 3,000.
Like animated, right?
Yeah, and he got like the wings.
Yeah.
That's a throw easy.
They had, like the fucking animals as like the rulers and stuff.
It
was weird.
I thought it was weird, but I thought it was also wavy because
Astro
it's
Boy.
just Spider-Man. Avengers United, they stand.
It don't even count. Look how late this came, 2007. I don't even count. Chaotic. This is my jump, yo.
But nah, let's get back
Chaotic
on topic.
is definitely one of the most slept on shows of all time.
Anyway.
100%.
Anyway. Nah, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command was dead fire.
Alright, whatever.
Nobody tell me that was a fire. What?
Jackie Chan Adventures?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm really mad that you decided to make a comment once we saw Jackie Chan Adventures, though.
Like,
come on, bro.
I used to laugh at the fact when that Cartoon Network thing was like going on, and Jackie Chan had the craziest that he was like Cartoon Network. I'm like,
Nah, my favorite.
I feel like that definitely would have been racist. Like we did it.
Nah, racism is a construct.
Okay.
It's just been a dickhead joke. Nah, my favorite part of Jackie Chan Adventures, bro, is deadass when Jackie Chan Adventures is when the uncle he be like Jackie.
Yo, speaking of Jackie Chan, I was watching some video and like he started chanting and then he instantly started going to the Jackie Chan Adventures. He's like, yo, down in the comments, you know what this is from? Leave it. I was like, yo, I know exactly what this is from, bro. My son, uncle, never grandpa.
Uncle. What was the
just
big
everybody
dude?
Uncle.
Yeah.
Jade was like 5 and he
Jade
was like 106.
was
My son, uncle.
I forgot. His
Toru was one of the first villains turned heroes in like young kids TV.
Ever, son. Yo, alright, so how we gonna keep this going is we're gonna talk about everybody's top 5 and dissect their top 5 from there. Their top 5 has no barrier. We talking about it could be from the 90s, it could be from do you want to be
alright, what we're doing though, no anime for your top 5. But as a kid though, no anime. It's like don't say Pokemon or like Digimon, no anime. And that's really a handicap for me because Digimon definitely 100% would have been in my top 5. So,
see,
no Digimon.
Alright,
let's
so
just keep it cartoons, Nickelodeon, Disney, CW.
Okay, that's fair then. That's dead fair.
Cartoon Network?
No, definitely Cartoon Network. Disney. We gonna keep it Disney, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon,
and CW. Can't take out Kids WB, bro.
But
Shaolin Showdown.
But no. Don't get me wrong. Shaolin Showdown is fire.
Not gonna be my 5, but like
it's not gonna be my 5 either.
Still, it could be out there.
Tell me something. Matter of fact, alright. So here's the debate we about to have right now.
Let's let the guests go first.
Well, here's the debate we about to have right now. Anything on CW11, does it deserve to be on your top 5? Because Yu-Gi-Oh was an anime.
Right. But I mean, Jackie Chan Adventure started on Kids WB.
It did actually.
And that could be in somebody's top 5. It's not mine.
I would.
Shaolin Showdown realistically would have been in my top 5.
10.
If
top
that
10
season
if anything.
2 never happened.
Wait, the one where they yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
So bad. It's not even called Showdown.
They added
it's called
the
like Chronicles.
Yeah,
so
Chronicles
terrible.
is trash. Oh my goodness.
Terrible.
Chronicles was.
And then I was actually no, I take it back. My favorite kid show of all time was started on Kids WB. So Static Shock.
Oh, Static Shock.
Static, yo, you know what actually was fire?
That's number 1.
Sonic
Seeing
X
as
was
I gave
fire.
my number 1, I might as well go first.
Yeah.
Sonic X is an anime.
It is. Oh, it is.
I might as well go first since I gave my number 1. Unfortunately, sorry, I wanted the guest to go.
Cherry Blossom, you're first.
Corey, why? Like, there's just no purpose. So Static Shock, number 1, obviously favorite show of all time, and it's my favorite kid show. Second would have to be Fairly Odd Parents, just because of how invested I was in it. Like, I don't really think I loved it more than other shows.
But like, I don't think I've
ever missed an episode.
And if I did, the
as
reruns?
a kid, I was there every week, like, faithfully. Like, I remember the first episode when Chester and AJ came over to the crib, and Timmy asked for a new game. He asked for the new game. When they went inside the game, he tried to, and Vicky was using a mad power.
Now that you say that,
disrespectful ass Vicky.
You say that?
Vicky.
I remember never missing a Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. There was 3 of them shits. I never missed one.
Oh, the crossover, right?
Is it 3? I thought there was 4 for some reason.
Nah, it's 3.
It's that 3. Because the third one was when they created the villain.
Yep.
And he was hella OP. Big facts.
It was hella OP, son. But nah, continue with your talk.
I love how they tried to Jack and Jimmy T Power, the third one. Like, that universe at the end was like a mix between both of them, but with 150% wasn't. Like, it was clearly just Timmy.
What do you mean?
Like, remember the third universe was supposed to be like a mixture of both their universes, but like it 100% wasn't. Like, they all looked like they came from Fairly Odd Parents in that universe.
Oh yeah.
Like, they didn't spend any time in Ginny's universe in the third movie. Like, the first movie was like the only.
Now the third one they spent time in Jimmy's universe. OD. They was.
I don't remember them.
Yeah.
And they switched. Right.
Why is your hat not on your head?
But the villain was created in Timmy's, and he went to Jimmy's for like half a second, and then.
Yeah,
it was made in universe, right?
That wasn't the villain Crocker?
That was in the first one.
The first one.
That was in the first one. The third one was when they created that. I don't remember his name.
It was like a video game, dude.
They made his name something stupid, too.
It was from a video game because they were bored or some shit like that.
Yeah, true. Because they were like, we beat everybody.
Right? Like,
and they both had a crush on Cindy. That was... No,
actually...
I missed the Jimmy.
Nah, we flipping that. Cindy had a crush on Timmy. Jimmy had a crush on Cindy.
Mm-hmm.
But then Timmy had a crush on her after when he found out Jimmy did, because he was like, "Oh, you're not about to steal her."
been teaching.
They both took her to prom. Well, the dance. Whatever.
Yeah, through the portal shit. They was holding her hand. I remember that was fire.
Yeah, so Fairly Odd Parents is definitely my second favorite, just because, like I said, my dedication to it. Third would have to be Fillmore. I don't know if y'all remember that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he's
Fillmore,
going to hit niggas with that. Fillmore was the dude with the
Fillmore was a black police officer.
No, he was a
black police officer who never went to class.
He was a black hall monitor.
Always problems. First of all, he was school safety patrol
in high school.
That's
my
not
nigga.
Hall monitor.
He had class duties, bro.
Clip tickets and make sure kids go to bathroom.
Yo, Fillmore, he went hard for his job.
Fillmore was out here in the streets during class.
In the hallways on the first
he
and
was
second
literally
floor.
in town. Like, he went to the bookstore like 5 times during the show. He got to skip class to stop people from doing school stuff. Like, it was great. Like, taggers. Like, it was Fillmore was one of the best shows that no one really watched.
Honestly, if you really like Fillmore, I'm jacking. He was a teacher's pet, you pussy.
But I don't even know how. He was a delinquent who got changed. Whatever.
No, we not. This is not a fucking
whatever. He's basically Jon Stewart, who Hal Jordan found him and turned him into Green Lantern.
I am weak.
In a real life version because it was school safety. Okay, number 4 would Kim Possible. Is that kids? Is that kids though?
That's why I said I don't know if I can put.
Is that kids? No, but I mean, like, were we kids watching Kim?
Yes, we were children. We were in middle school.
I feel like we were older.
What is older?
I don't know why.
I was not in
like 8th grade on. Like, I feel like
Kim Possible.
Really? All right, so Kim Possible is definitely 4 for sure. That's another show I never missed.
First of all, there's no debate on that. I don't have to. No one. I think it's unanimous amongst everyone in the room. The 3 of us that
that's definitely 4.
That's one of the greats.
And then my fifth one is hard because, like, I want to give love to the Cartoon Network shows, but like.
It's hard to find a good Cartoon Network show that wasn't actually dumb as shit.
Realistically speaking, it's just like
all my time.
Like, I would I could say K&D would be 5.
Oh no, yeah.
But like it wasn't long enough for me.
You like
I want substance. Yeah, like
I don't think Fillmore was that long.
Substance.
Okay, Possible
Fillmore was it just had a black lead. I'm not even going to sit here and like act like it just had a main character that was black.
Right here.
And then the secondary main character was Asian, so it's just like 2 minorities. Like I'm gonna give it my love.
Wait, he was Asian? I thought he was a blonde.
The shorty was Asian.
Oh, the shorty.
Ingrid third was Asian, and then the head of school safety was Spanish, Valencia.
The fact that you remember all of this.
I love that show. I love that. I watch that shit like every month. And then, so that's why I said I don't want to give any Cartoon Network shows because none of them were long lived. Like, they were all so short.
Nah.
I mean, even though they were short, they're like
they were great. Like, I love K&D, I love Foster's, I love all
Foster's.
But like, I feel like if I go back and watch, I can really binge all of that. Boom, bust it out. half a day.
For some apparent reason, it didn't stick around like Steven Universe's.
True, like exactly. Like Steven Universe was to hit like 8. I'm tripping. 5 is Phineas and Ferb. I'm bugging.
Oh, you just I just wow.
5 is Phineas and Ferb.
Nah.
Phineas and Ferb may be in all serious. I'm not even joking. It's not my favorite, but it might be the best cartoon ever.
Yeah.
What? It might be the best cartoon of all time.
For our generation, is finding a good way.
Bro.
Best cartoon.
Phineas and Ferb. First off, Phineas and Ferb is like one of the longest running cartoons ever.
Facts.
And
that
then
is a fact.
And then they were dedicated. They came out with an original song every single episode.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And they ended it the way most people want their shows to end. They had them grow up.
And they went to school.
And we got to see them grow
up. Went to school.
Like, we got to see Isabella and Phineas kiss. Like, you know how long I had been waiting for that?
I didn't see that shit.
You didn't see that? I'll put it on right now. Like,
Throw that shit on.
Got you. Heard you.
Alright, Tupac.
Alright, so not a guess. Yeah,
Let me hear this. What's your top 5, bro? You said all from Cartoon Network. I'm interested.
So, coming in at number 5, it gotta be Dexter. Dexter's Laboratory.
Ooh, quick.
That's a good one.
Dexter's Laboratory is the freaking Arrow of Cartoon Network. It is the Batman the Animated Series of like
it's the
Dexter's, without Dexter's Laboratory, there's no Powerpuff Girls, there's no Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, there's no Evil Con Carne, there's none of those shows y'all love exist without without Dexter's Laboratory because they were all spin-offs of Dexter's Laboratory.
Coming in at number 4, it gotta be Billy and Mandy. Because that was like the first time I ever got introduced to like, even though it was weird, it was actually like, to me it was like art for some reason. Like
it was art. Fantastic. You don't have to explain why you loved it, bro.
Like that was unanimous as well. It was one of those shows that if you watch it when we're our age now, you will literally notice that in the beginning
how much more adult it definitely is than it was supposed to be.
But coming in for number 3, like honestly my top 3 is like the ones that I like cherish the most. He's gotta be like number 3 coming in is Courage the Cowardly Dog. I find it like very ironic because his name is like it's Courage the Cowardly Dog. He's a coward. But then again, he has the courage to like step up to these monsters. So I'm like, what?
It's definitely an enigma. But like, this is the first time I'm gonna disagree. I hate Courage.
You thought it was weird?
No, it's not even that weird. It's just I hated the inconsistency. I guess it was like purpose, but like. My son was talking one episode, and then the next episode he. I
mean, it wasn't really
and then like
inconsistency.
And then once I read that fan theory on it, like you ever read the fan theory that like none of those scary monsters are real, like which would make sense why the old lady and Eustace were never bothered by the fact that there were these like.
Oh, son, that makes mad
aliens
sense.
in the show. Like the mailman was real life like eating souls. And like killing people, and Eustace and the old lady were just watching TV.
My nigga, yo, guys, why Courage the Cowardly Dog scared of the mailman who's eating souls?
Because he's a dog.
Hey, yo, why is everything being pieced together at the age of fucking 20?
I mean, I've been read that.
At the age of 20.
But that's why I didn't like Courage. Like it just didn't like. It was just so dumb. Like that's why I didn't like Ed and Eddie. Like it was just so incoherent.
Nah, that had a crazy ass fan theory.
Mm-hmm. Like Ed was actually dreaming. I mean, no, he's like
in a coma or something like.
Yeah.
All them niggas is dead.
And the cul-de-sac. I mean, that makes sense though, because we really only see them in school like what, half the time.
Mm-hmm. And they just like sell jawbreakers and stuff
half
like
the
that.
time. That was the first show. I swear that was the first show that introduced people to like transgenders. Because I don't care what nobody says. Double D is a female. I don't care what nobody says. Double D was a female. I'm not jacking. I was a dude. Like.
Nah, if Double D's a female. Then the shorties from the trailer, it was Dykes.
True. You know what's funny? For mad long, Ed and Eddie, I was like, what's Double D's name?
Eddie.
It's Ed with the 2 D's.
Yeah.
Eddie's the dumb one. I never knew. For mad long, I was like, what is Double D's name? They just called this man Double D. Oh, his name is Ed.
Oh, it's Ed with 2 D's.
Double D. See, now I don't feel dumb, because like...
Nah, because I thought Eddie has 2 D's.
Ed, the ED, is the small one. Eddie with the Y is the dumb one. Ed with 2 D's is Double D.
Double D, yeah.
I thought they used to call the dumb one Ed all the time. Well, I mean...
He did. The small one called him Ed all the time, because he was Ed.
That makes so much sense.
He said because he was Ed. Nah, why are we over here unraveling our childhood cartoons so easily?
Yo, so I thought Double D's like cap was his hair. Like,
I did too for mad long too.
For mad long.
My son dad had a Scully on like.
That's a different ass Scully. I'm a skater boy.
Alright, so what's your 2, right? You missing 2 now.
Yeah, I'm actually like I don't know if it's considered like anime. I think it is considered anime, but it's not in Cartoon Network. It's Teen Titans. Gotta be Teen Titans.
Ooh,
that's not anime,
that's
so it passes as a cartoon.
Yeah, because it's DC.
Oh, I dead dragged it. And actually, I don't think I'm changing my 5 though. But
Nah.
Teen Titans is definitely one of the best.
Like, come on, like Robin, all that. Like
that was one of the best.
Red X.
Red X, but even though like the very final episode, you guys saw the final episode?
I've never missed that episode.
It made me so sad, but like that one episode where all the gang like teamed up, like the people they met. That was probably like.
You know? Do you know the actual?
The one with Titans East, Titan West, Titan.
The episode that they had as the final episode isn't actually the final episode.
That was the one we talking about.
Yeah, Tara.
Yeah, that's not actually the final episode.
It's considered the final episode.
That's how they want it to be, but the episode they ever aired was
movie.
No, not even the movie. It was when they showed how they all met in the past.
Yes,
remember that was the
first
when
episode.
Starfire first crash landed.
That was the first.
The first episode.
That was actually the last.
It literally
episode.
is like Titans go. They go right into
action. It's when Starfire first crashed and they all met for the very first time. That was actually the last episode.
Loki had like a cameo, like when
Loki. Yes.
I really thought that was the first.
That was
episode.
actually the last. Where Raven still had that. I mean, Beast Boy had that ugly mask on, looked so dorky.
And he was working with the.
Cyborg had the hoodie on.
Yeah, he stopped the bus. I remember that.
That was actually the last episode they ever aired.
Nah, but I didn't like that episode when they all came together because I thought like. You know what?
I didn't like the leading up to it.
Nah, because it was so
just
corny.
Beast Boy. Beast Boy really did not couldn't carry the show.
He wasn't like a team leader.
But the ending was fire. Like you got to see Kid Flash.
It made me feel good because I thought
that was dope.
I thought of the Young Justice shit. Remember how in the end of Young Justice they kind of did the same thing they did in this one.
But it was fire. Except Young Justice was fire.
Way more fire, bro. Young Justice is in my top 5.
This Netflix season 3. But that's not a kid show. You weren't a kid watching Young Justice.
I was dead in high school watching Young Justice.
Right. Young Justice Dead came out the other day. What's your number 1?
My all-time favorite.
Wait.
Hit us with a real
Are we gonna drum roll? Cause like we've been having some good ass.
Alright, we can drum roll.
Here we go. Samurai Jack.
Okay.
Gang. We respect that. Samurai Jack realistically not in my top 10, but I love Samurai Jack.
I can do 15.
Not only did it win an Emmy, but each story was like different, but each story had like its own thing and it was like very dope.
Another show that would not exist except if Dexter's Laboratory didn't exist.
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack was also spin-off from Dexter's Laboratory.
You guys saw the final season?
Nope.
That shit was so heartbreaking, son.
It was heartbreaking, but the thing is,
it was heartbreaking but satisfying because that's all he wanted to do the whole time.
I really give away. Give it away. Like that's not even really like a non-spoiler because it's like he only wanted one thing. Like,
it came out. Nah, it's sadder though. It's sadder when you see how everything happened.
I'm gonna watch it. Look,
it came out last year. You have no reason.
I've been busy.
Just like anybody who has not seen Black Panther right now, like it's too late. Black Panther references are being made. They're being made. Fuck out of here.
Fine.
Like what?
I fake want to put Teen Titans in my top 5, but I'm not.
You can't. No rescinding.
Nope.
I mean, I'm not because I respect my 5. My 5 is my 5. Like, I respect that. But Teen Titans really, I just didn't give a lot of Cartoon Network till I was older, like 8th grade to high school. Like that's when I really was like Cartoon Network. This is my channel, Toonami and all of that. Right? Yeah. But as a kid, like See,
I was gonna add the Boondocks to my top 5, but like
that's dead. It's not a kid's show, but that came out when we were kids, though.
It came out when we were kids.
But I feel like I didn't really watch it, like faithfully watch it until I was older.
See, when I first saw it, I
didn't know what it was.
Like it was funny because you knew it was funny, but you didn't understand the jokes.
Yeah, I didn't understand it. But now, since like
I understand the fuck out of them jokes.
Like, there's literally nothing funnier than the episode when they go to jail and my Fleece Johnson. Son. That is the funniest episode of all time. Like, my son said, "I like to put peanut butter and jelly in my." I call it a peanut butter and jelly and ass sandwich, but you will be calling it lunch. Yo, that is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Like, what? Imagine really going to jail and somebody saying that to you. Like, you trying to have lunch? No, what? That's how you die. Like that's how you get killed, right there.
You don't talk to niggas in jail, bro. And everything gay.
Right?
Boy, you trying to go Outside?
I go to jail.
What?
Look, I go to jail never showering, but I'm about to be the dirtiest,
Type of dirty man thing that, boy, you have to shower. They're gonna force you to shower.
No, they're not.
They're gonna force you to shower.
How they gonna force me to shower?
What do you mean, they're gonna beat you and drag you to the shower,
They're not dragging me to the shower.
They will drag you to the
shower. They're gonna put me in solitary.
You do not, you are not a human being, bro.
I'm gonna be funky.
Toothbrush shanks, the shank you.
Yeah, like, and you already being in down, you're gonna die in jail.
So I guess I'm gonna die, because no one's raping me.
You're gonna
no one's raping me.
Yo,
alright, what's your 5, bro? What's your 5?
My 5,
Hello Kitty.
I'm mad because, like, Hello Kitty's not a cartoon.
True.
Is that not a cartoon?
Are you about to say My Little Pony, bro? He's a brony.
Why?
For y'all that don't know, Bandit is a brony.
That's funny. That's jokes to you?
That's OD jokes.
Alright, guy. Alright, this is my top 5, no specific order. I really don't know, though. Wow. I'm gonna say Teen Titans.
Just give a 5. You don't have to give it an order like us.
No, there's no order. I'm gonna say, but the reason I'm saying Teen Titans is because one summer, but when I first watched cartoons online, Daniel put me on it. It was like junior year summer junior to senior year summer, and we were upstate New York, and I watched that whole series.
So you came to the series late?
No. Like I rewatched the whole series.
I was about to say like.
Well, I was in high school, boy. That shit ended in like middle school.
That's what I'm saying. Like you came to the series late.
They even dropped a movie in middle school, but not Teen Titans because I mean.
They had 2 movies. Right?
Mm-hmm. 2 movies.
There's no. I don't have to
Tokyo,
explain.
Gang.
I don't have to explain about that, John. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I'm not jacking. That's when we were kids.
I totally forgot about that.
That's why I didn't put it in my 5. I'm not jacking. That's when we were kids. I'm not jacking it. I was 100% at least 13, 14 when that came out. There's no way. There's no way. I'm not jacking. That's the only reason I didn't put it in my 5 as kid cartoons.
That's why it's really hard, but nah.
Because that's my second favorite cartoon of all time.
I'm gonna have a lot of yours because my shit is really Cartoon Network based.
But like I totally forgot Avatar, bro. Like
it's fine though.
Legend of Korra was like great.
It was great.
It was amazing. Just not
just
the Avatar.
As great.
Yeah, it wasn't as great.
And only because of season 2.
You think so?
Yeah, season 2 was terrible.
And not because season 2 was the season with Unalaq?
Yeah, that season was horrible. It looked bad. It's like
that was the harmonic version.
Yeah, that was just they just didn't pay. They didn't give any money to the show during season 2.
I like that season because
they saw the whole series, right?
Of course,
yeah.
Korra.
Of course.
Yo, you know they were actually like lesbian.
Oh yeah. It's not. Alright.
It wasn't even like something that I didn't know. I already knew she liked girls.
Even though it's technically a fan theory, it's obvious AF. Like
I mean, it was obvious from the moment I saw Korra. I'm like, Korra's a
You just gotta really feel for Mako.
tomboy.
You just gotta really feel for Mako though. Like Mako out here turned 2 girls gay.
Literally, because I know Korra did not know that she liked the boys until she met Mako, and Mako kind of made her not like boys.
Not like boys.
Because like
I with Asami. Asami's way more fire than Mako.
Oh,
like.
But I just
I'm dead. Yeah, facts.
She's also like just more like useful. Like Mako got to be one of the most useless sidekick characters ever.
Because they didn't. But you know what they did? They watered down Firebenders. They did not give them no clout.
But even still, like he was just trash. Like he was a cop, which automatically makes you trash.
Nah, he was a cop second. He was a cop like what? Second or third season.
He was a pro bender. Second season. He was a pro bender, but was poop. Like he's just trash. Damn. He wasn't funny. He was Sokka from the movie. The live action movie, like that was my.
You know what's wild? Like I remember the first season of Legend of Korra where they were talking to Kitara and like what happened to what's his name? The guy with the bird face.
Zuko, yo, bro, what's up, son? Yeah. Come on, bro. I invite you.
It's okay.
To the podcast. Okay. You know, me and you, we showing love.
It's been a long time.
You know,
he got everybody else's name right. Like, come on.
It's okay, cause Zuko had like the biggest. He had the longest dickhead run before niggas really fucked with him in Avatar in the last Airbender.
And he wasn't.
I didn't fuck with him until
and he wasn't even really in core like that. So it's like
I ain't fuck with Zuko until you remember when they was on that air temple.
I always fucked with Zuko.
The air temple, and he came.
I fuck with him heavy, bro. But like in that one episode. Like when Katara was explaining like to Korra like what happened to Zuko's mom, She never said what happened to Zuko's mom.
Oh, it's there though. You want to know? You know?
No. She got locked away.
You know? You read the book? I read the book too.
I was trying to read it.
I read the book too.
I don't have time to read. I want to know. I need to know.
I
have to know.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, so I'm like, I didn't find out they had a book after the second season. I'm like, yo, I was so excited. I was like, sending messages to the creators. I'm like, yo, what happened to Zuko's mom? What happened to Zuko's mom? Then I searched Google. I'm like, oh, they had a book. So it was pretty awesome.
So they actually had 3 books.
Yeah,
they had 3 books. You get to see Toph's kid's dad. You get to see
that's fire.
You get to see Aang beat up Zuko. That was fire. That was flames. Cause Zuko went back on his word and took over some city.
Ba Sing Se?
No, he took over something else. But like Ba Sing Se, essentially. It was essentially like a parallel of Roku and Sozin. Not Sozin. Whatever the guy that Roku beat up. Was it Sozin?
No.
Sozin was the guy. No, but Roku. Somebody took over Ba Sing Se when Roku was the Avatar, and it was his friend, the head of the Fire Nation. But it wasn't Sozin. It was Sozin. Was it Sozin?
Ozai is the son who.
Fire Lord Ozai was the son of the guy who trained the Avatar.
So is that Sozin?
Oh, so what was that Sozin? Yes, Ozai's dad Sozin.
Oh, I thought you were looking it up. To be honest with you.
No.
I'm about to find out.
Well, all right. When you look it up, that guy. Yeah, but the book, the first book, is a parallel of that. Like Zuko takes over something. Avatar, Aang comes in like Roku and basically like tells him to.
It's Azalon. Ozai was the Fire Lord and the absolute ruler of the Fire Nation for the final years of the 100-Year War. Mm-hmm. He was the second son of Azalon and Ela, the younger brother of Iroh and uncle of Lu-Ten.
Yeah, no, that's not him. No, it's the guy. It's his grandfather.
The paternal grandfather of Izumi.
I feel like that's not his name. I don't know why. That doesn't sound right.
None of this sounds right.
Hold on. But yeah, so the first book's a parallel of that. The second book you get to see Toph's. Oh, it is Sozin.
Yeah, it is Sozin.
Dope. Okay, yeah, so it's a parallel of Roku and Sozin. And then the second book, you get to see Toph's husband, the one she makes the babies with. And then the third book, they tell you about Zuko's mom. Basically what happened was she ran away and she met the face stealer's mom. Mm-hmm. And
she's a face stealer?
No, she's a face giver. And she asked the face giver to take away her memories and give her a new face.
Oh, so she
basically starts a whole new life. Actually she doesn't even start. She does start a whole new life, but she starts a life with a man she actually was in love with. So like she was taken away from the man she loved to marry Ozai.
Right.
And when she left Ozai and ran away, like you see her run away and leave Zuko, she goes back to the man she fell in love with, and that's when she meets the lady of the lake, and then she changes her face. So when Zuko finds this lady and like she's like, this lady feels familiar but she doesn't look the same, then they go back to the lady of the lake and she basically turns the lady back into the mom, and that's what we figure out. Like,
so she's been living an immortalized life.
No, she's not immortal. She's just older. And then they bring Azula with them. That was cool. Zula's like not evil anymore.
Oh, okay, cool. Cause she was bugging out.
She bugged out in the book.
She was crazy.
Yeah, she bugged out in the book. She like tried to fight them, but like she was more interested in meeting her mom. Because she has mommy issues.
She has mommy and daddy issues.
She doesn't have daddy issues.
They both have daddy issues.
No,
if your father is Ozai, you have daddy issues.
I don't know. I feel like she had daddy issues because of her mother issues. Like her mother was there, she wouldn't have had any issues.
Period.
Because she wasn't like evil as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It was once mommy left.
Right. Whereas Zuko was good until Ozai smacked him up in Agni Kai.
I gotta get the Avatar.
It was badass when Zuko was like, what was that? Damn, bro. It was.
Where he had the blue mask?
The blue mask and
swords. That was wavy ass.
That's when everyone really fell in love with Zuko. I always loved Zuko before that though.
Nah, because that was the Ba Sing Se Zuko. Ba Sing Se Zuko was my favorite.
I always loved Zuko.
Oh, you remember Jet too?
Rest in peace, bro.
Jet is the first, like, yo. People
like
really
Robin
don't
Hood.
understand.
Yes.
Like Robin Hood.
Jet died.
The whole team.
In Avatar.
Yeah.
Like, they actually killed this man.
They killed a lot of people.
They didn't say it. No, but they never showed it, like, or implied it. You know, you just assumed it was collateral damage that people were dying into war. They showed Jet, like, die. Like, Smellerbee was out here, looked at my mute man, and they was like, it's clip for him. And it's, I was dumb sad. Avatar out here killing people. Avatar was ahead of his time, but people loved it, so it's fine.
The other episode that like I fell in love with, but it's like a horror genre. Remember that?
Which one?
The bloodbending episode.
I didn't really think
the old
was
lady.
scary. Yeah. You know which one was scary?
The scariest episode is the scariest and my third favorite episode is when they were in the library.
Yo, I was gonna say that. Yo, that owl nigga is crazy fucking scary,
dumb
bro.
Scary, bro.
When
he starts bugging on them and starts running at them,
yo, I was like,
shook.
nah, you're not about to. I'm young, son. Like, I'm young. What are y'all doing?
That was that scary.
I thought I was bugging.
And all because Sokka don't know how to follow the rules. Like
he didn't have to
stealing stuff.
Like he just had to read.
Yeah. I mean,
he couldn't even touch it because like if
he could touch. No. Remember, it's once he said it. Remember that Owl didn't bug out until he said, "We can use this to stop the Fire Nation." He said it out loud.
Like, oh yeah, you couldn't take the information there to like change the world.
All you have to do was just not say anything and then leave. Yeah, like that's it.
Because you couldn't really scribe anything. Because I feel like he would have sent.
Yeah, you could have copied, but it's not even that. All you have to do is just read it and leave.
Yeah, I was about to say
read it and leave. Like all you, because like with Avatar and the Face Stealer, like Aang and the Face Stealer. My son Aang made the memory, he made the emotions, but the Face Stealer wasn't looking at that moment. It just you just gotta do things when people can't see.
Yeah, it was really.
That was also pretty scary, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like it. No, you know what had me shook? The fucking sea turtle.
Oh, when he taught Aang how to like
the lion turtle.
The land turtle.
The lion turtle.
That was so badass. That was so badass.
It was wavy, but it was like like the scene. I can only imagine myself being in a body of water with something the size of a fucking. It's a plant. It's not a plant. It's like a continent.
Imagine, not even imagine waking up one. Imagine trying to figure out what it is. Go to the front, and it's a goddamn lion. Like, not even that. He was swimming next to it, and it picked him up.
Bro, I would pick him up like that. Bro, I would have died of shock.
That was the best part of Korra season 2. Seeing that the lion turtles used to be what everybody lived on. That was the best part of season 2.
That was what I was
even
though
it looked horrible.
Man. No, I thought I thought it was great for what it looked
bad.
Like, it didn't look bad.
Yes, it did. The animation is terrible.
It fit the thing.
No.
They were in the spirit realm. My son.
But that wasn't the spirit realm though. That was just the past. So but why did the quality of the animation drop? It had no reason.
Because it was just like a retelling of a story. Think about it.
But it took up episodes. It's not like it was half an episode.
It don't matter though. I liked it.
It took up half the season.
How did you feel about it, Tupac?
What, that one particular episode?
No, it was like 2-3 episodes.
The drop in animation. No, it was not. It was half the season.
I mean, honestly,
it was half the season.
When Avatar 1 was half the season?
Yes, it was half the season.
That was
it was like 4 or 5 episodes.
The dude who went around to all the lion turtles and got bending from them because he was a firebender.
Oh, the very first episode.
Yeah, he goes to all the lion turtles to get and he becomes the first Avatar.
Dude,
the story was fire.
The story was fire itself.
It just looks bad.
Yeah,
throw it up.
I didn't like it.
It looks so.
But now, what number was I on? I don't even think I got 2 down, did I? Like 2 in our age.
Oh, actually, I took away your Avatar.
Yeah, you did take away Avatar.
So 1.
I guess it's this one is Kids Next Door, Teen Titans,
Gang again.
Fosters. The only reason
5?
I can't really tell you. Like Kim Possible is there.
But like Foster's in it?
I was just on Cartoon Network, bro.
I really gotta disagree with K&D though. Like I really thought that show was annoying.
And Grim and Mandy. Billy and Mandy. Nah,
we gotta go to our guest room.
I guess just said some wild shit.
I feel like he just said something really
Say that louder, boy, because you
great
show.
Bro. K&D, I thought that was some annoying show when I was a kid. I don't understand. There's something wrong with me, I know. But I'm sorry. I just gotta say.
You wanted to watch
why
K&D was fire? Because
it
was like, now I'm watching it, because they have the streams on YouTube. The K&D streams and the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy streams. So I'm like, Grim Adventures is on my top 5. Candy is in my top 5. When I watch it...
Look, 5 episodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Because this is a 2-parter. 6 episodes.
Night of the Thousand Stars Harmonic Convergence is not what you think.
6.
That's the episode niggas turn.
No, 11 is the ending of when Wan dies, and then it switches back to Korra, and she does the convergence, and that's when all the spirit realm people start coming.
Oh, I forgot that it goes up.
Yeah, honestly, I really didn't like the second season story.
The whole half of the second season.
No.
The whole half.
The first fucking 5 episodes, bro. 6 episodes.
No, none of these are in the spirit realm with Wan. These are Korra and Unalaq, and then these are all Wan.
But that's not.
There's only 12 episodes in the season. Oh no, there's 14 episodes in the season. That's half the season.
I'm fine with that.
Oh hell no.
I mean, it was bad because they couldn't do shit with her.
Look how bad this looks.
Like, they can't do shit with Shorty, bro. Keep it a stack. Like, you have fucking Aang.
Cora was a terrible main character.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she got fucked up by everybody, bro.
Look, oh my god.
It's probably the weakest Avatar I've seen.
I see. I don't know why you're not showing
paintings.
That's what it is, bro. That's why I respect it. The aesthetic
gross.
is beautiful.
You don't watch Avatar for this, like.
I did watch Avatar for this.
No, because you've never seen this.
Exactly. I watched Avatar for shit I ain't seen before.
The lion turtle in the regular Avatar show was a moving painting, and it looked amazing. Why does this look so much worse?
Boy, why you not show love? This is my shit.
Like, this almost made me stop watching Korra.
That?
This alone, legitimately. No, it's just, no, just the drop of just like, cause I expect the quality. Like, I expect this, and then I see this, it's just like, is the rest of the show gonna be like this? Like,
yeah, I feel it.
Cause there are shows that do that, like X-Men. X-Men, like in season 4, got changed to like a different production company, and the whole season was ugly. I thought that happened in here. Avatar also has given us, out of all shows, some of the best villains ever.
Like from season 1?
From period. Like period, all the villains. Like Ozai's a fantastic villain.
That is a fire.
Beat up his son.
Wait, Zuko is considered like what, anti-hero?
Yeah, anti-hero. He doesn't really get because and then what's the name? What's the first one? I was about to call him Iroh. His name is definitely not Iroh.
Nah, the general.
The General
Zhao.
Zhao. What's his name? I feel.
With
right.
the chin strap.
Yeah, with the chin strap. He kills the moon spirit.
Oh yeah.
And then the moon spirit kills him. So I guess it was
It's Admiral Zhao.
Admiral Zhao. He's a fire villain. He killed the moon spirit. Every villain in Avatar put in work. Like, it wasn't like they were just there.
Even that dude that was shooting beams from his head.
Sparky Boom Man. That's
Sparky Boom.
And then, honestly, the best villain ever put to Cartoon Network in Zahir.
OD, bro. No, that's Nickelodeon.
No.
Nickelodeon.
Oh my gosh, Avatar was on Nickelodeon.
OD Nickelodeon.
So the best villain to ever come to Nickelodeon.
Zahir, you feel me?
Zahir was out here. First off, he was in maximum security prison with no bending. Gave this man air bending. And in like a span of 2 months, became the best airbender of all time.
To ever exist.
Yeah, I remember that.
He had Korra on his shoulders, watched his girlfriend die,
started flying.
And started flying. Flying, yup. Flying. Aang out here riding on an air ball with a glider.
And Appa.
Zahir flying.
Flying bison.
Appa getting kidnapped and Aang blacking on top.
Yeah, I was
probably one of the heartbreaking thing ever.
That was one of the best acted things ever. Like, if they ever somehow get a new live action contract, which I doubt because the first one did so poorly, but if they ever do get another one, that scene has to be like
revamped and
like,
done with.
They gotta do that like at least 100 takes. Like, at least.
It's gotta be created with Asians, first of all.
I don't understand why they weren't.
They didn't, bro. It's not even like
any type of minority.
Yo, think about this, right?
Dudes are
firebenders. Like what?
What kills me is
watching it, bro.
How are the white people's grandfather Asian?
Yeah, what?
But they're not.
Yeah,
what does that
made no sense. Like, what?
Here's what killed me, right? Even in the anime or cartoon or whatever you want to consider it, there was no inkling of any other ethnicity. There was no inkling of any. Asian. They were all Asian because niggas know dark-skinned Asians, Cambodians,
and it's just like,
the Vietnamese
what really
people.
Kills me is like the fact that how little attention was paid to the show.
None.
How do you say names wrong?
Like Sokka?
Like, I understand now.
Even though
in what's his name?
Like,
in M. Night Shyamalan's defense, he did ask like actual like people how to say these names, like actual people like speak like actual Asians how to say their names, and they said like the proper way to say it. But the point is, the show was not
be proper.
Made there. It was made in America by Americans. Their names are Aang, Sokka, and Katara, not Sokka and not Aang. Like, what? Who? That's an easy fix too. Like, just turn on your internet, and then the fact that essentially Earthbenders and Waterbenders. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. Firebending was the worst bending in the movie, but yet somehow they were able to take everybody over. How can you not firebend with spontaneous fire.
And like,
fire has to be present, and you take me over. I'm a waterbender. Yo, put the fire out.
Nah, chill. The earthbenders in the movie were the worst.
Yeah, it took like 4 of them to throw these like little
pebbles. What?
Like the whole ground started shaking, and they just raised it up. They did a whole like fight sequence.
30 seconds. And
they were doing like some crazy kung fu moves.
But like they had to throw rocks and then light the rocks on fire to use firebending. As a waterbender, how am I losing to your army?
You're not, especially if you're
this fire out, and now you are useless.
You know, I never understood.
Like beyond useless.
How
you have no power.
How overwhelming?
Lose?
Yo, how overwhelming were the freaking Fire Nation for the Water Nation to ever lose to them, given the fact that they would always come by water. Because yo, it wasn't even.
It makes sense, but that's what I'm saying. It makes sense in the cartoon because it's like they're kind of. It makes sense in the cartoon because they're kind of broken. Like in the
cartoon, they're broken as fuck,
like
bro.
they're dumb strong.
They have like the latest technology of the time.
In the movie, they're literally useless. Like I'm not afraid of you.
Yo, I'm so.
Like they got scared by Iroh because he started firebending without fire being present.
But it was not even anything to be taught. It was just like stop being angry all the time.
Stupid. Oh my! That movie was. It just had no. Clearly, the person who made those movies, the producer and whatever, never watched Avatar.
Mm-hmm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we gonna end it off with that. It's midterms time. You already know what that means. Motherfuckers gotta study and do homework.
That's hard. Damn.
Boy, I'm running on 3 hours of sleep, and it's 11:23.
Oh my God, it's 11:23.
Bonne nuit, monsieurs et mesdames. It's your boy Chris the Bandit here signing out on this episode of Blossom and Bandit. This is usually where the other people say later. It's, you know, just usually how it happens. But, you know, I'm just gonna wait until they...
Alright, guys.
Okay. Peace out. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.